Cadence of Conflict, Asia, September 14, 2020. It was only a matter of time. The stories are breaking about Taiwan's inhospitality toward foreigners. Taiwan has the lowest birth rate in the world. They need people, they need talent, they need support. By denying dual citizenship to foreigners who would have become dual citizens under similar circumstances in almost any other country, Taiwan is not filled with dual nationals from around the world. Czech might send politicians to visit Taiwan, but since there aren't many Czech Taiwanese dual citizens in Taiwan for Czech to protect, don't expect military support. If Taiwan had immigration policies comparable to the other nations they want help from, they would have many citizens from those countries, but they don't. If the Chinese bombed Taiwan, they would hurt citizens from around the world. China might think twice. But instead, any Westerners in Taiwan are simply expats who have no reason to stay, and that's all thanks to Taiwan government bigotry inherited from an ancient culture made in ancient China. Taiwan has mistreated and given the red tape runaround toward ESL teachers, European students on scholarship, and who knows what kind of superstitious, cursed black skin comments have been told to people from Africa. American-born Taiwanese are native English speakers, but denied ESL jobs with the claim only a white face can teach English. Leave it to Taiwanese business owners to think Chinese speakers know how to teach English best. Now, Hong Kong needed help from Taiwan and saw the same bigotry Taiwan refused to address for decades. And in case anyone wondered, that's why Taiwan is on the brink of war with China. The Taiwanese government hasn't built the foundations of justice in society that make an economy resilient to war. Pacific Daily Times has stories spanning back over a decade. Public appeals have been made and ignored. Recent information says that Taiwan has zero progress in changing its bigotous immigration policies. But the Times chooses not to elaborate on the recent resurgence of this decades-old problem for one reason: America's election. Such a problem so old should not be overshadowed by routine election cycles. It must not be said that a problem spanning back thousands of years should come up, of all times, 2 months before the 2020 American presidential election. Taiwan's ancient Chinese bigotry must not be reduced to an October surprise. Taiwan is worth saving, as Jesus said of everyone. The Taiwanese people are amazingly friendly toward foreigners, as long as the Taiwanese are either younger or international, or if the foreigner is white and rich and neither student nor ESL teacher. Taiwan has the potential to change and improve, just as America was among the first nations to ban the human sin of slavery, starting with its own. But Taiwan must make the choice for Taiwan. Will there be war in Taiwan? One cannot understand our times while refusing to account for the God who holds time in his hands. From Deuteronomy, he commands fairness for the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner. And that God can't be called on to protect Taiwan until Taiwan has protected those who called. Whether there will be armed conflict between Taiwan and China will depend on the Taiwanese democracy. Their government must make sweeping and instant changes to bring current what good things should have long happened to their foreigners from the nations they call on for help. If such sweeping justice is not given to foreigners in Taiwan by November 4 Taipei time, then Taiwan's neglected past will be both neglected and newsworthy. In that event, Pacific Daily Times will dive into Taiwan's ugly past to explain why Taiwan was weak enough that war from China was feasible in the first place. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. So, will there be open war between Taiwan and China? That's something not even God can decide. Only Taiwan. And that is the cadence of the conflict already seen in the Pacific.